The sky is just a word. I've learned that it exists, but I don't really know what it is. There are sound shadows everywhere. When I enter a room, for example, I immediately sense and hear where the walls are. I can't exactly explain what sound shadows are, but I feel them with my cheeks, my cheekbones, my ears, especially on the left side of my face. Sound shadows are wonderful. Every day they help me to orientate myself. When the snow's just fallen and created a thin cotton-like layer out there, it's hard to find the sound shadows. Then I often don't have a clue where I am, and I really become blind. Everything I walk past projects a sound shadow. All people cast sound shadows. It depends on their shape. The taller and wider they are, the stronger the sound shadows. Many people assume that being blind means living in darkness. But in front of my eyes, there's nothing. There's just air. My eyes are merely there for decoration, really. The way it is now, they serve no purpose. There's just air. I've always thought that when you see, it's like a beam, a sound wave which shoots out from the eyes and then comes back again. I know it doesn't work that way, but it's how I imagine it would be like. Actually, I believe I may have seen light. I think of light as something that has to be there. But it's comforting to think of it as something prickling, like a sticking needle, something unnerving. When I was a kid, there was always something bothering me at the kitchen table. I couldn't speak with my sister who sat right across from me. Later we found out it was because of the milk cartons. When we moved them, everything was okay again. I have one finger for reading and seeing, my left index finger. With it, I can discover anything from little details to large surfaces. It detects all changes in structures and materials. It's very exposed. Sometimes I burn it. I use it when I pour water into a glass. My left index finger is my eyes. I wanted to have it insured, but no one would do it. I've had colleagues for years who've never looked directly at me. They've looked past me, at the others. I can feel that. I can tell when they're looking at me. When I go horseback riding, I forget that I'm blind, especially when I'm riding alone. You see, I'm not particularly fond of dancing. I feel like I dance very differently from everyone else. Nobody's actually told me this, but I feel stiff and awkward when I dance. When I'm riding, I dance with the horse instead. Once, when I was riding in the riding hall, there was a rain shower. It started at one end, went over the roof, and disappeared on the other side of the hall. I just had to stop the horse and listen to the rain. And at that moment, I understood how clouds can move across the sky. I can't go around thinking about me being blind all the time. It would just make me sad. Some people see, others don't. Some sit in a wheelchair. I mean, everybody's in some kind of condition. But I tend to feel that my situation is somewhat severe. I can't exactly shake off my blindness, can I? It's always there. I've absolutely no clue about how it is for other people, neither for those who see or those who don't see. I can only speak for myself, from my own perception of the world. After all, I'm just me.